Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all to today's New Bangladesh. Here as usual, we shall discuss new people, new culture, new economy, new education, new technology, overall new Bangladesh. Dear audience, the capital city of our Bangladesh is Dhaka. As far as I know, that it is 1500 years old. Nowadays, the historians are thinking that it is older even, probably 2500 years old. And for many years, for many centuries, Dhaka was the capital city of Bangladesh. And again, Dhaka is the capital city of a sovereign, independent country. Obviously, we love our capital city. But during last few years or few decades, Dhaka is getting high pressure because it is not only the administrative capital of the country, it is at the same time the educational capital of the country, cultural capital of the country, commercial capital of the country, judicial capital of the country, and many more. And that's why our population in the Dhaka city is probably 4 crore, as we are getting from some sources of the social media. And in this land area, the density of the population is very high. At the same time, we are facing problems with vehicles, we are facing problems with other utilities, and so on. So people are now thinking about the decentralization. Decentralization in the meaning that decentralization of many capitals of our city. Though it was thought by some philosophers and some statesmen earlier, but it was not realized. Now we are newly thinking about this decentralization. So dear viewers, our today's topic is decentralization. Today in our studio, as our guest present, Lieutenant Colonel Shahjalal.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam.
And Professor Dr. Kamrul Hasan. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you, sir.
How are you, sir?
We are fine. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to come here and talk to you.
Thank you, sir. You had been this press earlier, sir, so our viewers obviously know both of you. However, please tell us about you in brief, sir. About you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. I am Lieutenant Colonel Shahjalal. I am retired from Bangladesh Army. Since I have retired after serving more than 30 years, and I am retired for last about 3.5 years. Basically, I am a civil engineer, and later on also I earned degree on Master of Business Administration. At present, I am working in engineering field in outside and constructing building, bridges. Also, I am preparing software for construction. That's all in a nutshell about me.
So you are an urban planner, sir.
Yes, when I had been in Bangladesh University of Professionals, there also I performed the duty of town planner, where also I had to organize and plan a sort of township for the university.
Well, sir, as I know that you worked in some projects as the leader of the deputy leader of some projects in Dhaka city. Am I right, sir?
Yes, I had been the deputy project director of Hatizil Begunbari project, and also I looked after many other national level big projects like in the hill tracts Chimbuk Thanchi road, then in Dhaka Mirpur Jaya Colony road, and also in Agargaon link road. So in a national level project, I had the opportunity to participate in many.
And you visited many foreign countries, sir?
Yes, obviously, as I had been serving in various capacities, so both in official capacity and also in personal capacity, I had the opportunity to visit several countries, mainly the Asian countries and some of the African countries.
Thank you, sir. Now about yours, sir.
Thank you, sir. So I'd like to say my gratitude to the organizer, because the New Bangladesh concept, all the organizers and especially you as well. And I'd like to thank also our Chief Advisor, Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus. So under his leadership, we actually are a few miles, I think, not miles, few back behind the election. So I hope that we are actually in our new Bangladesh concept.
So,
And
about your
my
career service
background, okay,
sir.
so I am basically teacher. So I actually started my university career in 1995. I was a lecturer in that university, and then I did my higher studies from UK. Long time I've been in UK. My MBA, SCCA, that is a part of actually professional accounting course, PhD. And now I'm working, after coming back from UK, I'm working in AIB, American International University, as a professor and head of the Department of Accounting. And in case of local government and decentralization, actually we have some research study. So basically I have some real life experience in UK and in Bangladesh. So I will talk about later on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So the question is to you, sir. How can you define decentralization in the present context of Bangladesh?
In the present context of Bangladesh, if I want to define that the decentralization in Bangladesh is done in a very limited scale. Probably the first effort was taken by the then President Hossein Mahmoud Ershad by making Upazila chairman system.
No, first it was made by President Ziaur Rahman. Later I shall tell you, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That was probably the Gram Sarkar or something like that.
And he made decentralization. He just encouraged decentralization, and he made full-fledged cabinet meeting in Nator, in Sylhet, and in Chittagong. Those are his steps towards the decentralization.
Yes,
Okay.
you are correct. But in a mega scale, once I am grown up, I saw the first incident, that was the this Upazila chairman system.
Upazila, yes.
But later on, it was discontinued, and again it came back, but in a very limited scale. So in fact, though there are various organizations in Bangladesh which might be considered as the symbol of decentralization, but in fact that is very partial in nature. So to define decentralization in the context of Bangladesh, I have to say it is in a very limited scale, and which need a review and a lot of reforms.
Thank you, sir. Sir, what is your idea about
Well, I would like to agree with our speaker. So something I would like to add, that is, the people in the urban, rural, and village area, and people in the main city, so they actually, I hope that in future, where actually we want to see Bangladesh, and that's the vision of Bangladesh. So as the Professor Dr. Ramit is a visionary leader, as he said, zero poverty, zero carbon emission. So we need to decentralize our services to the rural area, not only in Dhaka, Chittagong, like the main city. So as our guest speaker said, the Upazila, okay, it's good. So we need to do some real life way out, so that the people living in Upazila, and then not only Upazila, the village level, okay, and very rural level, like Hill District and other rural areas, they will get the same benefit. You know, lots of health sector benefit, you know, one of the prime, people's basic need, health sector. So everybody coming to the Evercare, or, you know, like that's not the way. So from my view, I actually dream about this, the Bangladesh. The people live in this area, 55,000 or 56,000 square kilometers. They, each and every corner, they will get the benefit, not only in Dhaka, but also over there. That is actual decentralization from me. Okay, that is my future, I mean, how I see the decentralization.
Thank you, sir. Sir, as I know that in many countries they had the practice. For example, in Bolivia, their judicial capital and the administrative capital is not the same. Probably administrative capital is La Paz, judicial capital is Sucre, something like this. In USA, you know that the commercial capital is New York and the administrative capital is Washington. In Pakistan also, the administrative capital is Islamabad, but commercial capitals are in probably Karachi and Lahore, like this. And even Lahore is the cultural capital of Pakistan. In India, the cultural capital is probably the Bombay. So in our country, yes, sir. In our country, do you think that we can decentralize like this? That the commercial, the administrative capital is Dhaka. Okay, the judicial capital may be in Mymensingh or in Kumilla. The commercial capital may be in Chittagong or Khulna. Can we decentralize like this?
It's a very good question, but before I go to the answer of your main question, this main part, let me give you some very basic idea about the decentralization from my personal experience. Like I had been serving in army, okay? So there we have the organization up to section level. One person and 10 soldiers, one commander, make one section. And then the next tier is platoon, next tier is company commander or company, then the battalion, then brigade, then like this. So decentralization and segregation, these two things are separate. What you are telling probably that could be best termed as segregation, not decentralization. Decentralization means the main control will remain with the top brass, but its segmented part or some facilities will be applied in the various parts of the country, being in the same harmony. So like say about the judiciary system, now I am going to the main part of your question. About the judiciary system, say even you make a capital, say judiciary capital in Kumilla, so that I term it as segregation. So if you say you keep it in Dhaka, you can have a sub branch in various districts or various upazilas even,
upazilas, yeah.
so that before the things come to the central body, it should have some filtering mechanism. All things should not come into the center. Like if you go to a hospital, in the developed countries, as he had been in UK, probably he will be able to help me better. You cannot go to the big doctor, big means the main doctor at the first go. At first you go to a normal doctor. He study your cases, then he refer to the next one. Then he refer to the next one. Right. So according to the merit of the cases, it should go to the higher tier. So in Bangladesh, all we are dealing together. So this is not, even you make a separate capital in Kumilla, the problem is not going to be solved, because decentralization and segregation is totally different. For decentralization, you need to give authority to the local bodies. They will collect their own revenue, they will collect their taxes, and they will have some jurisdiction, financial jurisdiction, how much they can expend from that, how much they will send to the central body or central authority, then whether they are using it judiciously or not, for that you can have a strong monitoring system. So decentralizing the power and authority, again centralizing control, having proper monitoring system so that there is no malpractice or misappropriation, that is the very must. So in all sectors, in judiciary system, you talk about administration, in everything, you have to make the system decentralized, but having a centralized monitoring system. So that's what I understand.
Well, sir, can we do the segregation and decentralization at the same time?
Yes, it is possible. Why not?
Possible. Well, sir, two questions, sir. Firstly, you are from Chittagong, I know. Can we make the cultural capital of Bangladesh in Chittagong or in Cox's Bazar?
Already, it is well known in Bangladesh that Chittagong is the commercial city, commercial capital or whatever it is. But though if you have actually in reality, all the main, if you want to make anything, you need to go to the, main head office, all the head office in Dhaka, and then anyhow you need to keep contact with the head office. But that is decentralized in Chittagong. But if we actually value some of the city as, say, for example, commercial city Chittagong. So commercially, when you give them importance, so because there is a port, and side by side, huge, Bay of Bengal, huge, we have the, I think, Sonadia, there's another point. Use Bay Area, so where we can actually do a lot of things. That's why there is the commercially viable, commercially very important, port and port connected different outer port as well, we can seaport, okay. So if you just give the name, yes, it is a commercial city, but as a practical way, you need to give importance. If you think about after the shipment, the port, what about the port? It takes in the outer, not the Cornfully River, the big ship not coming in the main river. So it will stay main outer the dock, so outer side, sea. So it takes more than 8 days, 7 days, each and every day they will have to pay more money. So when the government, they have taken some decentralized, say, okay, we just develop the thing. You see how many people, all the sides, okay, no, we sell Bangladesh. There is a problem in Bangladesh. So you are thinking about, okay, decentralized. Sir is thinking, okay, you need to have some authorities in the rural and other. But when you actually do that, then some, oh yes, no, don't do that, don't do that. You sell Bangladesh. Chittagong will be independent, Comilla will be independent, everything will be independent. So there is a big problem in Bangladesh. So now the present government, which was taken 35 years, that we do the based on what is the country's European country, okay? They are highly experienced. They now will not be the owner. They will develop the port, outer port, and all the ship that's coming in on a day. There is no lag time, which cost more. That's why when the things coming to us, it's actually more costly. So in Bangladesh, it is really highly difficult to anything if you go to implement, because lots of people, especially the fascist people, they're always behind you. Oh yes, we sell Bangladesh, we sell Chittagong, we sell Comilla, if you do like that. So that's why some people who actually is a visionary leader, we need those people. Yes, the Chittagong is a commercially important port and port connected thing is there, so we need to develop is on the viewpoint of that. Okay, Cox's Bazar, there is another importance, the tourist. Okay, we need to develop this like that way. So yes, that is the one part. Another part is what Sir said. That is very important, that we need to decentralize as well as we need to de-integrate our offices in the local area so that they can have the benefit. I just give you one example. That is in UK, because I've been long time in UK. I've got the services from them. Each and every area, under the area, they have the GP, so public health services. Okay, you don't need to go to the NHS first. Okay, so you have to enlist the GP. Otherwise, you are not allowed to go to the. So when you go to the GP, then he will actually see whatever it is done. If it required, then they will suggest to other second or specialist or whatever it is. So the local council is there. Under the local council, the education system is also localized. So if you live on that area, based on your location, they will give you the schooling. So your kids, they don't need to go to other city or long way. Same locality under the GP. Under the same locality, you have the education. Under the same locality, you have the other facilities. That is what actually we want. Decentralization and disintegration of the authority so that the people will get the services.
Thank you, sir. Since you are an economist, from the point of view of economics, is it feasible now for Bangladesh in 2025?
Everything is feasible. Everything is feasible for Bangladesh, but the right people should be there.
I want to add with him,
please.
that is about the benefits of decentralization, what he was telling. I want to add some points more. It is beneficial not only in terms of having financial benefits, not only. Also, you will have some political leadership benefit, like you will find in America or in developed countries that somebody is becoming president, and before few years he had been mayor of some cities or governors, something like that. So if you give authority and empower someone to exercise his authority, say from the Upazila or from the Union Parishad or from the district level, if people exercise their leadership in terms of financial planning, in terms of management, in all regards, then say in Bangladesh you have 64 districts. So you can compare the 64 leaders who has performed better. Then he can come to the leadership in national level. So as I had been giving you the example of army in section to platoon, then company like this. So in also national level to prepare leadership, you need to segregate the various authorities in various level of arena, so that they can exercise their authority within his arena and he can perform or he can show his efficiency. So that's how it is going to help, not only economically, not only from the getting service faster, also from making future leader. Now, if I tell you or if someone asks you that, okay, if you discard this Bangladesh top leader, this, then who can be the next man? In a second, you will not be able to say someone's name. This is why it is happening. Because we are not preparing the atmosphere to make leaders. So decentralization will also help to prepare leader. So that is what I wanted to add.
If I add something with that, the leadership, which is very important for future Bangladesh. You see that since Bangladesh born in 1971, after that 55 years gone. You think about after Second World War when the Japan destroyed, German destroyed. They have nothing, okay? And then within 30 years, Japan come back again. Very strong.
Has become economic superpower.
Superpower.
Yeah.
But after 55 years, we are actually more worse than we were actually before in Pakistan, I think, in some cases. But we should, our near countries like, say Singapore, like Thailand, so the top level hospitality, hospital facilities, health service in Bangkok Hospital or, other hospitals in Thailand, how they develop themselves. So we need to, after 55 years still, our government level, when national leaders, they become, a critical condition, they need to go to the outside. Why? That is the shame for us actually. And that is the reason that we actually didn't develop our regional level expertise, okay? And, it should be actually developed from the very decentralized root level.
Villages. Yeah.
So there is the right actually thing, what you say.
But sir, as an educationist, sir, do you think that, as far as I know now, Dhaka is the education hub. But why not Chittagong? Why not Sylhet? Why not Dinajpur? Why we are not able to make education hub outside Dhaka?
I can tell you only one thing, very simple thing. Say, for example, if you are going to other countries like this, all the facilities actually centralized over here. Your visa, your main airport, your other support, everything in Dhaka. But if you live in Sylhet or over there, then you have to come to Dhaka. So there is only one point that people actually coming to the Dhaka so that they are not getting those services from other districts. Okay, so education, if you think about Chittagong University, after the Dhaka University, 66, I think in the year of 66, then Chittagong University, it actually started established. Long time. Okay, so, and in Bangladesh, whatever my experience, because I have been in Russian University as a teacher long time, so Chittagong University area and place, and if you think about, it's a huge area. But the focus, if you think about why it's not the best university in Bangladesh. So after the country come back into Bangladesh, then there is a policy, 1973 Act. Under that Act, each and every public university, they have to vote to each other to decide who will be the dean, who will be the vice chancellor, who will be those. And that's why the people, the interested parties, I'm not talking about that, like me teachers, they're actually engaged rather than research and development, they actually engage on those things. Okay? He will be the dean, so he actually not develop the other things rather than he wants the vote to other people. So why? So there is also another problem. This is not the problem of decentralization. This is the problem of the good governance actually. So we have time to time, since its inception from Bangladesh, we have the good governance not established either. Sometimes, for some, when one of our country's best leader, Shahid President Ziaur Rahman was there. It was only for 3-4 years, I think. Yes. So after that, the elected government coming, and then again, a lot of things. So good governance is the key to decentralized or to all other arrangement of those powers to the rural level. So we are actually last 16-17 years what we have seen, same thing, all the powers to one party. I want to be the big, powerhouse. So that's why the development not here. That's why the education institute, you see that. The public university, why not under the 100 list in Bangladesh, no public universities. So top, world top.
Even Buet, not within the 100.
Not within the 100, world 100. So that is actually, we need to have the good visionary leader like Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus, who actually, why people are jealous about him? Because he is the leader. You don't understand why he said the no poverty. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. We need to believe it, and then you work to achieve for that. That is the vision we need to do. Yes, it is believable, it is achievable that we can do all those decentralization benefits. First we need to believe, then we'll do it. There is the imagination, there is the belief,
Well, did Dr. Mohammad Yunus told anything about decentralization?
You see that he started from Gramin. He started from rural. So there is the basic point. He started from not the main, in the Jubra village. He started from there. He empowered the women who actually never got any finance from their family or not from the institution. He started from there. In all the 64, districts, each and every village now, he empowered a lot of people. And he is not the owner. And those people who actually the women empowered, they actually the shareholders. See, when he started, what was his vision on that time? So that is what we needed actually.
Well, sir, you were in administrative level for many years, sir.
Yes.
So you saw corruption very closely, sir. So what is your opinion about corruption to obstacle the decentralization?
It's a very good and burning question. So I used to say that whenever we say about somebody is working against the country like a Rajakar or traitor or something like that, I used to say informally to my many friends that the definition should be changed now. Now the persons who are doing corruption and selling the nation to others, they should be termed as Rajakar. This definition has to be changed. The person who is not upholding the interest of the government, selling everything for his own interest, so they are really against the country. They are not our people. So even many people will have some debate that corruption, speed money, these helps to circulate money, and thereby economy is well circulated and economy is developed. This part of economy. A lot of formula like this will come. But I don't believe on those, because the corruption which impedes the development, that is that should be termed as the action against the country. So that should be taken very seriously. So the decentralization which is not taking place, that might be one of the after effect of aspiring corruption. If I am holding a big post and if I decentralize my authority to many people, that means I may think that my authority will be reduced and I may have less of income because of the distributing authority. So central authority, central corruption and big amount. So corruption is one of the main impediment to the decentralization.
Thank you, sir.
I
Yeah,
just
okay,
add
please
one
add, sir.
thing
Yes.
because the corruption actually, see why I say last 55 years after Bangladesh actually born as a new sovereign country, and then I really shocked because the world going in a way, and we are actually lag behind the So how we think that if the port, I mean, on this, in this era, we believe that, some people believe that in this era, if we make a agreement, okay, this agreement will give us the best benefit so that our port will be the best effective port. And that will actually give us the highest benefit to the country as well as the foreign remittance. The export import, it actually brings the foreign currency, dollar, how the dollar coming? Because the export and import is coming. So, and when we are actually trying to do that, you see lots of people say, oh, we sell the Bangladesh, Professor, we sell the Bangladesh. Well, you say the corruption. Everybody wants to centralize it, yes. But when you just decentralize something and then independently running the port, okay, no, then the interest of all the different people, because they are actually thinking about their earnings will be reduced because of the decentralized modern equipment, modern people is coming there. So Bangladesh, why actually, I just add with sir that we actually, reshape our mindset up as well. Yes, whatever done is done, whatever gone is gone, 55 years is gone, but now from now on we need to take some visualized step so that the people will get the services from not only come to the Dhaka, they will come, have their services from their own city, own everything. Then the development will take place actually. So that's why we need to make the vision. Okay, so not only the, I just want to add another thing, the education. You just think about, we have now public university, private universities. Now, when you think about not the global level, we are not, why we are not there. Now after say 30 years, I think the private university is running. Now they are on one of the toppest now.
But all are in Dhaka city.
All are in, majority in Dhaka city.
All, sir. Can you name any private university outside Dhaka city?
No.
There are very few. In Chittagong, I have seen.
I
There
mean,
are private universities.
Not that famous, I
quality.
think.
Not that famous, but I have seen.
Yes.
Very few. So this is actually, we need to give them, yes, if actually the quality education we can provide in Dhaka, other than Dhaka, Chittagong, Rajshahi or other, then we need to, first of all, we need to set up that quality. Quality, no compromise. But because one thing, if it is rotten from one side, everything will be gradually. If you just keep some good fruit with a rotten fruit, then good will be rotten very quickly. So Bangladesh actually, I think misleads the ways last 16, 17 years. The fascist government actually misleading our education, our services sector. I just give you just 1 minute I just give you. Say, when I was in UK, I just make a phone call at 3 o'clock at night. My wife, she's pregnant, she's carrying me, she's got a labor pain. Within my phone, the ambulance is coming with all the facilities, and then we went in the hospital. How it's possible? Is it possible in Bangladesh, you think, after 55 years?
No.
Is it, I think he's one of the highest level people. If he got the same facility, I don't think so. I don't know. But I was just paying the national insurance facilities, and within that national insurance facilities, my wife's data, everything was there, they got the services. Now why not we actually develop that mechanism so that we got that services as well? We make a phone call to the 999 for security service, the police come then and then. Why not in Bangladesh we develop those things? We need to have that vision first of all, because anytime we need the support services from hospital, from those things. Even the ambulance is a private ambulance we need to now. We don't get that. So the secret is that we need to develop them centralized data, because now everybody we have the national insurance. National ID. So based on national ID, we need to each and every area wise, we need to develop how many people living on this area, and then we need to give them the services from this area. So that is what gradually you need to develop.
I want to add one thing with him. Then I will tell about the education spreading out throughout the country. First thing is that about the data what he was telling from the NID. So you will often find complaint that what medicine government is allotting for the various government hospitals, actual needy people they are not getting it.
Yes.
It is a normal complaint you will get. But if you integrate the database, NID database with the healthcare system, and whom you are issuing the medicine, if that is integrated with that program, the data is properly structured, then the person who are selling medicine outside, this will not be in match with the allotment to the people.
Exactly.
Then you can easily identify the person who did the corruption. So like this, in all the cases, if you have if you may develop a good system, everything is possible to monitor within a second. But before that, you have to give adequate time to develop a system. And to develop a system, at first you have to have some basic knowledge. So that is why I was telling about that you have to inculcate or practice leadership right from the root level. So if the educated people, experienced people do not come up to the national level leadership, how they are going to implement or practice what is needed for Bangladesh? Suppose somebody just after having a degree from university or from college, you make him in the top level post. So does he have any knowledge about the state mechanism? So he will be paralyzed by all people because those people are very crook and experienced.
Yes.
So they know how to, and that is what probably happened last few months, even after the good leadership of our Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus. So that is one of the reasons. So in every cases, people should come through a system. If you come through a system and if you have a good intention, only then you can implement. You have good intention but you don't have the knowledge, then also you cannot perform. Again, you have knowledge but you don't have intention, then also you cannot perform. So it has to be combination of both knowledge and intention. And about the distribution of the universities, you see, you are from Sylhet Cadet College, I am from Mirzapur Cadet College. You see, when we appeared the exam for the admission test for Cadet College, huge competition was there. So still you will find there are competition for even some rural Cadet College candidates. There are huge competition. Why? Because there is a perception among the people that these are having a minimum level good quality. So either it is Mirzapur or Fozdarat or it is Borishal Cadet, doesn't matter. People getting chance, they are taking admission. So likewise, if you could develop universities throughout the country having a good quality, people would not center on Dhaka. So that is one of the issue I wanted to tell.
Thank you, sir. Sir, as regards the local government, I'd like to ask you about your experience in UK. I want to tell two things that sometimes I spend my times in villages. What I see that the chairmen or the members, they are so corrupt, and basically they are touts.
Right.
Yeah. Those people are elected as members and chairmen, and even the present governments, they dissolved the parliament, they dissolved the Jila Parishad, but they didn't dissolve the Union Parishad, and they continued cheating the people. So having this type of corrupt people in the Union Parishad, can we make functioning our local government?
Actually, what I said to you from the, when the things rotten from here, then it comes to the downstream as well. So you think about, as I said to you, after liberation, we are actually unlucky because the patriot people not a very longer period in the power. So good governance always hampers, always the good governance hampers. What sir said, yes, two things we need. One is the, good governance, mind good, things. And we need to develop some system. Okay, so in the local people, there is the system you can develop, then the monitor from the top, central, then there will be match or mismatch. Then we can, oh yes, he is corrupt, he is not corrupt, okay, everything is there. So we need to develop that system, or sir said, I think also.
And with him, I want to add one more point, that is, in all level leadership, be it political, be it anything, there should be a bar of minimum qualification. Because yes, some people might tell that there are a lot of illiterate people, they are very, yes, that are there, but what is the percentage? So minimum level education is required for any level of to run the administration. So someone becoming Union Parishad chairman, he also need to run an administration. So the person who doesn't have the knowledge of, say, plus and minus, so how he will adapt his budget? So then he will have to rely on his clerk, and if clerk make him destroy, he will be destroyed. So that's why a minimum. So once a political government or political leadership will try to implement that type of thing, the other party, they will take the advantage that it is a violation of the human rights or citizen right. You cannot do it, this and that. But personally, I believe that minimum level of education is must for any type of leadership.
The last question, sir, about the Jila Parishad, sir. You know that Field Marshal Ayub Khan, he tried to establish Jila Parishad, and later he was thrown out from power. And same about Hussain Muhammad Ershad. He tried to establish Jila Parishad, and very quickly his government collapsed, and he was out of the power, sir. Do you think that there is something invisible behind this?
No, I think, that good governance, Mr. Ershad, he was the most, I think in Bangladesh history, he was the most corrupted people in Bangladesh. Because he died, actually, I'm not going to tell anything, but his time, all the, local or other people, though he actually coming in the back door, when there was the elected government, Sattar, Bicharbati Sattar was there. After President Jiaur his demise, and he actually taken the power in the plea that he is old enough. So what he said actually, what he did actually all the 9 years, actually he actually collapsed all the things, only his power, and only give benefit to the different sectors, those who actually can give him take his power. So there was but there is not the problem that Upajala or decentralized system is the problem.
Jila Parishad.
I mean, one of the instruments.
No one succeeded establishing Jila Parishad.
Yeah, that is because the good governance was on the top. The good governance, this Jila, this Upajala and Thana, and there should be the centralized monitoring system under the system, what sir said. The system is corrupt because the top people, they don't want that system.
Maybe the bureaucracy doesn't want that Jila Parishad system.
That's the main problem.
This is want to exercise the power.
And what you told about the invisible factor, that will be always there. From the creation of the world, probably it is acting, because if you, though I am not a student of history, if we read history, we will find conspiracy is there, it will be there, and it will remain there. But it will be successful only when some people within us, that we call as fifth columnist, when it persists. So if we are real patriot, then we should not allow those people to take advantage out of us. So often we shout or we die telling about the patriotism, loving the nation, but those people who are creating this type of thing, are they really thinking that what they are doing for the country? So that is the main issue. So, and we should exert our maximum effort to guard against the fifth columnist, because invisible power will not be able to do anything without the help of us. So we should not make agent of someone else. That we should try for.
Thank you very much, sir. Time has passed. Dear audience, this was all with our today's discussion. I hope that you enjoyed the discussion. Hope to see you again in our next episode. Assalamu alaikum.